Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a very exciting, brand new adventure. I am in a brand new world. I have just spawned in this little spawn area. I think this is probably spawn. There we go. And this is a very, very modded Minecraft world, which is very exciting because it has been a while since I've been on any exciting new modded Minecraft adventures. This is a server, so there will be other people around. I'm not sure when we'll run into them, but they do exist out there. There's a spider chasing me. This is a great start to my day. The sun is rising. It is a brand new day. And I am honestly just gonna pick a direction and walk because I don't want to build anything or break anything close by spawn. So I think I'm just gonna walk in a direction and get started as I would in any other normal Minecraft world. But I know I am very excited for this brand new adventure. There's a lot of mods in here. Some that I know, many I do not know. Oh my goodness, that's a crab. I thought that was about to come and kill me. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh my goodness, it's time for us to not be out here. Oh my. Okay. But I'm excited to explore some new mods, re-explore some of my old mods that I do enjoy, and we'll see where the day takes us. We do, as you can see, have a little bit of a map, which will help us find our way maybe a little bit, and we can see some waypoints already added out here, but I think before we go and try and find the rest of civilization, we need to first find ourselves. So let's get ourselves some weapons and some tools and explore the world and all of the fun structures that it contains. But hopefully, we're all ready for a brand new adventure. I know I am definitely very, very excited. Now gets the fun part of modded Minecraft. You never know what anything is. So I'm like, will this hurt me? Okay. Ooh, if I break it, it leaves. Okay, that's good to know. We're still just trying to get a little bit situated. But eventually, everything will change. I think right now it's important that we get just, the basics. I don't want to, die. But after that, who knows where we'll go. There's so many aspects of this mod that I know nothing about that will be very, very fun indeed to explore. So I'm excited to see where today's adventure will take us. I was gonna say, let's go ahead and treat this like we would any other Minecraft world and maybe, go hit the mines, get ourselves a little bit of armor and tools just so we're a little bit safer. But I stumbled upon these ruins and it looks very interesting. Let's not fall in the water. I don't know if there is anything out here, but I do know I get to do one of my favorite things of modded Minecraft and probably Minecraft in general, which is explore and loot. And I'm very excited. I'm interested to see if there's anything hidden out here, but either way, this is one of my favorite parts of modded Minecraft, just discovering new structures in the world that aren't there in the vanilla world, of course, and just seeing what kind of secrets they hold, what type, they storyline. This is probably an ancient civilization because they had farms here. They had structures. It's very, very fun. And then, just across from the just ruined structures, we found a little house. It looks like it's a little farmer's house who has some chickens. Earlier I came across a fishing hut. This is quite nice. And just like that, I get to be back and exploring and it's awesome. Let's see if we can harvest some of this. Always make sure to replant, but this way at the very least we have a little bit more food. Because like I said, I do want to maybe try and treat this like regular Minecraft until I have, a little bit more of a sense of what's going on. And by that I mean I do want to find a cave and figure out, all of life and stuff down there. Ooh. But I also do want to potentially, get some food before I do that. Because I'm not going to survive long if I'm living off of pears and oranges. So I think we need to just take it a little bit slower, and eventually we will get fully into the swing of modded Minecraft. But first things first, we're gonna have to get just some regular vanilla Minecraft experience as well, which is also fun, of course. I have discovered a spider cave, and I don't know if it's a good idea for me to go down in here. Usually I would say it's anything but a good idea. You know what, I'm gonna listen to my own advice right now. I don't want to be down there, even slightly. I think that's a goal for a much much later time. I think for now, we just follow where the horizon takes us, and hopefully we can survive this night, because I don't have enough wool to make a bed right now. So we just gotta cross our fingers and hope that nothing too scary shows up. You will steal food on my inventory. That's a mod I do enjoy greatly. You are so cute! Oh my goodness. This is the Alex mobs, and they have a bunch of fun new animals that I have played with a couple of times before, and it is always a lot of fun when it is in the world. But they will also just steal all my food. So we're gonna avoid them for now, and just keep going along the coast until we find brand new exciting lands for us to explore. I have done what I said I wouldn't do, and I've decided to hide in a hole. The world out there is scary. I didn't die, surprisingly, but I think it was, you know, kind of a close call. So let me just get, you know, a little bit better of tools here while we're down here. And then after that, I think we continue our mission of exploring. As much as I would love to just immediately go into the caves and explore the cave systems, I do want to explore a little bit more of the overworld. I think it could be fun if we find a fun structure to loot. Not only because getting loot is fun, but also because I think it'll help us get set up just for the start of this server a little bit better. Because we should be able to get, you know, a little bit of loot, but also a decent amount of food, probably. So that is what I'm hoping to get done as soon as it's safe out there for me again, and I feel a little bit more prepared to seize the day and all that. I have noticed that when I do kill some animals, I just get their whole business. So I have been trying to figure out how I could eventually get, you know, meat. And so let's see if I can figure this out, because I don't know this mod. So this is Butcher's Delight mod, which also has a cleaver, which is used to cut animal carcasses. Okay, so as soon as we get ourselves a little bit of iron, we should be able to make this. And with that, we should get their meat, which is fun. Okay, and we should be able to cook all of this up, I assume. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now we have sort of figured that out. It is still night out there, if you're wondering how I know that. It's... if we ignore these emotes, then you can see kind of up here, it says that it's nighttime. So it is currently nighttime, and I'm not going up on the surface anymore. It is raining out there, and it is peaceful in here, and as soon as the sun is back, we will continue our adventure. But for now, let's just see if we can gather some more resources, just to keep us a little bit safer. Well, I just got out of my cave, the sun is rising, and I just immediately come to the surface to find myself in the middle of a beautiful, beautiful savanna. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many of these creatures are hostile, so I am gonna just kind of run out of here really quickly. But this is just incredible, and one of the— whoa, those would be aggressive. One of the reasons I just love modded Minecraft a whole bunch. Ew, my goodness. Am I doubling back on myself? Let's try not to do that. I seek new and exciting lands. Let's see what we can find. Well, first things first, we appear to have found a village of sorts with this fun little contraption to ring the bell. And this, which honestly feels like a trap to me. But maybe it isn't. Okay. We've got some chickens here. Oh, very nice. Automatically opening doors. This feels like it's a trap. But it's got ourselves an iron knife, a little bit of bacon. So I'm gonna say don't mind if I do. Let's see. Oh, very nice. We've got some food that we can cook up. Flint knife or an iron knife. I think I'm gonna go for the iron knife for now. Honestly, I would take this lantern, but we've got torches for now, so I think we'll be okay. So far, this village is providing us with everything we need. I told you eventually we'd find a structure and it would give us sustenance. Figure out if I could cook my food in here, but I don't think a cooking pot is all that good at cooking meat for me. So I think we're gonna leave this one for now and check on a different one. Don't worry, this house looks like it's got everything we could possibly need. Okay, it's abandoned. There's a zombie horse in here, but also there are hay bales in here. So you know what? I will take that, and I will figure it out. I appreciate your help. Now there was something else I saw in the vast distance while I was making my way over here, which I think could be fun to check out as well. So let's see if I can find my way there. Actually, I found a little skillet out in the wild. It's like right next to the village. Let's see if we can get ourselves finally a little bit of a better food source. Let me also, while we're waiting for all of this to cook, get some of this stuff turned into food for us. And let's do some of this raw bacon. Wonderful. Okay. I would cook this iron, but I don't think a skillet is probably the best, you know, at cooking iron up. So I think we're gonna just let that be. But if you look at the mini-map, right over here, there we are. This is what I'm trying to find. This, I think, is another village. These look like little abandoned structures. I'm like a real-life archaeologist looking at this. I think these are abandoned, destroyed structures. This looks like another house of some sort. And this is the structure I want to try and maybe look at next. Now, it could be very dangerous up there. I don't know. But there's only one way for us to find out. Is this a little area? Okay. Let me just be a good little citizen and plant some seeds so that whoever arrives here next will have some seeds. They won't be grown because I'm not loading this area in, but they'll have seeds at the very least. And let's grab, oh, just a little bit more food. For sure. These are also food crates, but unless it's like bread, I really don't care. Because this all needs to be cooked. Well, looks like I'm gonna be cooking for another minute more. What do we think my chances are of surviving this one? I actually... You know what? I think we live. This one time, I think we live. Actually, this is like two structures right next to each other. Because these are not the same structure. It is beautiful out here. I mean, to get here, I did have to run away from some lions and then some bears. But once I got here, quite beautiful. Quite beautiful indeed. Let me see what I can do about getting in here. Okay, looks like a tree is just kind of taken over the area. Actually, I do not care for copper in the slightest. I will take some golden nuggets though. Let's see what else I can find down here. I don't know if this is, you know, actually a tower or if it's something else. But let's at least see what we can find. Okay, well, nothing too exciting, I don't think. We could probably go down. I think there might be something down, but I think let's check out the other tower first, you know, while we're here. Let's see what adventure this holds. I think this... Now, you know, when I say I've played modded Minecraft before, I have. I've not played with whatever mod this structure comes from, but I have also seen people play this mod before. And if I do recall, and I do recall, it's not a friendly one. And as we could hear when we were just a little bit closer, it's not friendly in the slightest. And now nighttime is falling again, so honestly it might be a little bit safer in there than anywhere else. Potentially. Let's look at it from a distance. You know what? Let's be smart out here. We're all alone in a brand new world. I mean, they sure are spawning. And I think they're aggressive. Yeah, you know what? I think we leave this until we are a little bit more prepared. Oh, he has a bow. Okay, what do? We run. We run. You know what? It's not cowardice, it is a logical retreat. He's underneath me, okay. Okay. We're calm. We're so calm. We just pick a direction. And we survive one more night. We've done it before. Let's see if this time, now that I have a little bit more food, we can survive without feeling the need to hide underground. Surely this frighteningly large and desolate structure will provide me the safety that the night cannot. Surely it's safer in this crumbling building than out there. Oh my goodness, I was gotta say, at least it has a bed, and then I just noticed the like millions of traps. That's fun. We have opened 10 boxes. Okay. How do these guys work? They're droppers. Okay. Dispensers. Oh, I think these are just meant to be faces. I think I shouldn't be judging the world so harshly, and I think I should instead assume that maybe it's all good. Actually, let me keep that. Honestly, for now, let me put some of these away. I'm never coming back here, so when I say away, that's probably the wrong word. But it's fine. You know what we really need? And what I think will be mission number 1 to either craft or find ASAP, it is a backpack. That is what I want. A little bit of a backpack. So let's see if I go down here, I can find anything fun or exciting, or if this is, you know, gonna be the death of me. Either option's possible. Guess we'll have to find out. Okay, let's not be making silly decisions before I look around the room. I don't see anything that could kill me. But then there you go. Okay. So we know this block is safe. And this block isn't. But how do we know which blocks will be safe? And is there even a point to this room? Like, can I see anything that could have some loot in there for me? Because, like, I don't think so. There's nowhere that I think, you know, that would be a good place to go. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? This isn't it either. Gotta find a new structure. Brand new exciting adventures are waiting for me. And one day, I'll find everything. Everything this world has to offer. It just might take a second. I appear to have found some sort of smithing village. They do have these blast furnaces everywhere. But more importantly, all of their chests. Okay, I need to remember that this takes a second. All of the 2 chests I've opened, I say as I say all of their chests. But the chests I have opened have had some iron in them, which means this is a very, very nice village for me to be in right now. And they've got some good food options. You know what? I think this is setting me up for greatness. We have a honey cream popsicle, some more raw food, a little bit of jerky, apple slices, a sweet berry pie. Wow. We are fed forever right now. Too bad I just ate all of my food. Like I said, I do think I need to, at some point, figure out a backpack, because this is a dire situation. But this is a lovely, lovely village. They have really, truly, mastered whatever skills they've got going. The leather belt. I'll figure out what that does in a second. I'm listening to the audio cues. Did you see that? I figured it out. Okay, let's see if I can, while I'm waiting for this creeper to no longer be a problem, figure out what we can do about making a backpack. Because this mod is my favorite mod ever. Like, genuinely, the sophisticated backpack mod. Oh my goodness. That was unnecessary. This is why you have windows in your house, by the way. If there was a window here, he wouldn't have seen me. But we're gonna need string, leather, and a chest, which we have access to the chest. That's not what I'm worried about. The string and leather, however, might be a little bit more difficult for us to gather unless this town also has a, I have no idea what you call the people who work with, like hides. A hide worker? A leather worker maybe would have been the more simple answer. Scaffolding is fun. Let's see if, oh my goodness, if I can ever leave this door again. Let's see that one first. I would loot all of their houses for, you know, their roofs, because that is just like unlimited food right now. But I also just kind of want to leave their houses intact a little bit. Just a little bit. Can I turn rotten flesh into leather? I can. I knew modded Minecraft. I knew somewhere in that brain of mine I've played modded Minecraft before. Let's see, because we left one chest that had a belt in it, and I wanted to figure out what the belt did. I can learn more about it with the research table, of course. Why would I not learn about it now? This will allow me to carry arrows, I do believe. There we go. I guess I'll put on a belt. I guess if I ever get myself a relic table, a researching table, I can figure out what this does for me. I just found roller skates, and it obviously said you can learn more about this using the researching table, and so I didn't learn more about it, but look at my movement right now. This is trippy, to say the least. I don't think I will be wearing my roller skates much longer. That was quite fun. You know what? These relics, maybe they're fun. Well, my backpack question has been fulfilled. I don't know if you could see it right there on my back. I do got a backpack. It's a very, very nice backpack. It's a gold backpack. Ooh, with a jukebox upgrade. I will take it, which just got given to me by one of my friends playing on this server. It was given to me by Quality Cobble. This is also their server, and it is very, very awesome. And now I have inventory space. I'm able to explore the world at large, and hopefully we can find some fun adventures along the way. Oh my goodness, with this backpack, we're ready to face the world if that spider doesn't kill me. You know, I really thought I'd explored just this whole village, and then as I'm leaving, I now suddenly find a whole lot more area to explore. Now, I did say I really wanted this backpack, which is awesome, because now we do. Because what is awesome about sophisticated backpacks, you see this a gold backpack, we can upgrade it all the way up to a netherite backpack, which just gives us much more space for stuff in our backpack. But I think the one that we're gonna look for next is probably iron, and then actually gold is already, where we were gold, so we're one above iron, so then we want to look to make ourselves a diamond one. But what is fun is we get more space, but we also get more of these little slots here, which right now we have a jukebox upgrade, which allows me to play music. Okay, you know what? Other Side is one of my favorite songs out there, so that's nice. Then we can also get other upgrades. One that is really powerful is a stack upgrade, which instead of allowing this to hold 64 of an item, it allows for more. So 1.5 more, 2 more, 4 more, all the way up to 16 stacks in one block. And then we can also do other upgrades, some that I think are cool if you're doing anything mining. The magnet is really cool, or gathering materials. It just kind of like magnets all the materials into your backpack. Tool swapper is useful if you do a lot of building, because it just like switches out your like shovel for your pickaxe whenever what block you're looking at. The main ones that I tend to have in my backpack at any point is the crafting upgrade, which just allows me to craft in here, as well as any of the smelting upgrades. And then it just allows me to have a furnace in my backpack, much like a crafting table. And the one that I think will also be quite powerful is a feeding upgrade, which if I have food in my backpack, it just automatically feeds me, so I never have to worry about eating again, which is very wonderful. So I think we will be working on that one, but we're gonna need, you know, a lot of materials, and right now I'm simply happy I have a backpack on my back. I have gone pretty much the opposite way from civilization, which I did think. So everybody's bases are the other way, but luckily we do have access to this one waystone now, which I can place whenever I do settle down and make a home, or out here, and it'll allow me to travel back to spawn or to this village or any other waystones I pick up along the way. And so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to find civilization if I do ever want to find that again. But right now, I think I'm good to keep exploring. You know, I could have asked for a little bit of more materials because other people have been playing on this server for a little bit longer than I have. I joined after this had already been established, but I decided that other than the backpack, I kind of wanted to find most stuff for myself, and I think that was a fun decision. Sure, you know, I might die a couple times, but I think that's part of the fun. Or if you're wondering why I have some extra golden hearts on right now, it is because I tried on the armor set that Quality had crafted, and it gave me extra hearts. It also, by the way, just gave me creative flight, which is absolutely insane. So maybe at some point I think about crafting some of that armor, but that is a question for much more in the future, because right now we've only got ourselves a little bit of an iron helmet. And you know what? One day we will be powerful, but that day is not today. Today we explore and see what we can find. Ooh, and I'm breaking fishing rod. Okay, you know what? And there we go. Now we have the string. We could have crafted this backpack ourselves. And I probably will craft another backpack at some point. Oh my god, it's the tiniest little baby villager. How didn't I see that before? I hope you guys enjoy your boat. Thanks for your hospitality. I didn't realize there were, you know, just people on the boat. But yeah, before I make any decisions about settling down, I just kind of wanted to explore the world a little bit. And I think we're about to have some grand adventures. I want to see what this beautiful modded world has to offer, because so far, I've really enjoyed every second of it. I've truly, you know, I nearly died a couple times. There were some structures that were definitely above my skill level. But nevertheless, through it all, I don't know, it's been really fun to explore all the different mods, and we have barely even scratched the surface. Right now we're doing, you know, exploration mod, but there's other worlds out there for me to explore. There is just so much to do, and so many mods for me to learn, because I've kind of gotten almost a little bit complacent with my mods, I want to say. I've just been playing the same mods I feel comfortable with, that I enjoy playing with, but I also know that I've watched other people play modded Minecraft and seen so many cool mods that I just don't know anything about, and it's almost scary to start, because you know at the start you're going to be so confused and you're not really going to know what you're doing, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to start. But at some point, you know, you just kind of gotta bite the bullet and start, because if you never start, you're never going to get anywhere, right? And so I decided, you know what, today we're gonna play in this brand new modded SMP, and we're gonna learn, and it's gonna be awesome. And you know what, one day I will look back at this first day on here, and I will truly realize that everything has changed. I've become powerful. Let me not go towards spawn. What am I doing? But for now, we are simply weak, and that's okay. We'll be okay. But I think we've had a good start. I'm gonna continue playing Minecraft. You are gonna have to wait for the next video to be made and recorded. So this time, you know how usually it is, I'm doing, you know, tedious work in Minecraft and I cut it all out for you, but this time, nothing's getting cut out. You simply have to wait, because I cannot wait to play more Minecraft, but also I don't want to have the videos be too long. So I think it's time we bite the bullet here. Oh, this is beautiful. I love modded Minecraft. Oh, how I've missed playing real modded Minecraft, even though I continue to play real modded Minecraft all the time. And we will explore the lands that we will find next time. This over here, this purple biome, is one of my favorites, so I'm really happy. But I've really enjoyed this start to this server. We have a lot more to learn, a lot more to gather, a lot more materials to get so that we can be nice and strong. But I think before we really settle down, now that we have a backpack, we're able to continue exploring just a little bit longer. For now, I think we've had a good enough start of it. Hopefully you enjoyed the start of this brand new adventure. I am really excited to play in this modded world and learn some new mods. There is a lot of mods on here. So chances are, if there's a mod you think that would be fun, if you see any, you know, structures that you know belong to certain mods that you think I would enjoy, or, you know, any like crops or anything like that, and you're like, that would be a fun mod for you to explore, definitely let me know, because there is so many mods in here that I don't even know where to begin. You know, we have 258 tabs of this, so there is a lot for me to explore. And I could scroll through this all, but I think that's rather loud and annoying. So I think for now, we'll just have to continue to see where this adventure takes us, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. That was it for my first day of Quality's OP SMP. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye.